We are at the room of the Last Supper at Pentecost. In about half an hour, we're going to be a huge group of Franciscans monks who will pray here. But I wanted you to see the room before it. Then let's make a tour around the room. And let me start with questions that you will ask me. Where was the table? At that time, there were no tables. Then in that case, the Jews, just like the Romans, used to sit on the floor. Second question that I'm usually asking is how it can be that room. I mean, Jesus didn't visit very rich places. That is true. That room is from 12th century and up, from the Crusader time and up. Why Jesus was here and why it's called the upper room. When he came to Jerusalem for Passover, he knew that every Jew must give, that lives in Jerusalem, must give him a room for free. The hotels couldn't actually ask for money. Then in that matter, think about you. Are you going to give someone a room for free? The answer is no, especially for people that you don't know. Then in that matter, they usually gave the people the roof of the houses as a free space. And if you're talking about the roof of the house, let me show you that we are at the roof. You can see the street right there. And by the way, this is the Dormition Church. And then in that case, another question was, the Romans destroyed the city at 70 AD. True. So what? This is the story of Jerusalem. Building, destroying. Then I believe that the first believers built here a room above the most important site. Another question. Is that the original site or not? We don't know. The book never mentioned that it was at Mount Zion. What the book mentioned and gave us a clue is that Jesus told the disciples to go to Jerusalem, and someone who's carrying water will show you the place of the ceremony. A man who's carrying water. Come on, it's not part of it. Women are doing it. Then in that matter, the only one who carried water at that time were the Isis. That was kind of small group of men only. Then they lived in that area. But if you will walk down to the older part, the first ground, which is now this tomb of King David, you will see huge stones that were there. Huge stones, it shows you that someone tried, after the destruction of the city by the Romans, at 70 AD, sorry about the nose, the acoustic here is horrible, and then after that, they tried to build something important here. Maybe that was the room. Another question that I'm usually asked, it looks like a mosque more than a Christian room or a Jewish synagogue. True. That part actually belonged to the Christians. The lower part is King David tomb, which belongs to the Jews. Then in that matter, at the 15th century, the Christians went to here, the Christians and the Jews went to the Mamluks, the Muslims, because everyone wanted the room for themselves. The Muslims came to here and say, dear Christians, go away. Jesus was our prophet. It's not a God. He's not a God. And then that room is ours. They went down to the Jews and said the same thing for the Jews. King David is actually not a king. He was a prophet. Go away, the Jews, and they turned it into a mosque. Then in that case, you can see here a description mentioned that the Christians are pagans because they believed in Trinity, and we took it from them and we turned it into a holy site, a Muslim site. Then you can see here windows with the inscription, with the Muslim inscription, beautiful. And here, that is a mihrab. A mihrab shows any Muslim where is Mecca, and you know that the Muslims are praying through Mecca. Then now when a Muslim will enter to that room, he knew exactly where to pray. And you can see more of the mosque that's been here. But another question is about that capital, which is unique to that place. What is that capital? You can see here a crusader capital of a falcon mother that couldn't feed her own chicks. Then she asked, she said, I prefer that I will die and I will eat from my flesh, which is actually the story of the Rome, the Last Supper. Then where Pentecost took place? Right here. What I wanted to imagine is the olive fire here with the disciples and Mary, which was one of the group that were here. Amazing, isn't it? Now there's a group that enter. It will be difficult for me to talk more about it, but I will add more details at the description. And if you like that video, you can subscribe my channel, and at the description you will see my Facebook account and my Instagram account as well. Beautiful, isn't it? Happy Pentecost, my friends, and see you in my next video.